So, go ahead and get the shark fact out of the way.
Alright, today's shark fact is... where did it go? Hold on, I had it. Oh, angel sharks were once called monkfish or bishopfish because their fins looked like flowing robes. There's your shark fact of the day.
Very educational. Thank you.
Here's my shark fact. I was playing Animal Crossing on my friend's village, and I had visited her, and she hadn't caught anything crazy, and the first fish I catch on her island is a rare shark. She's like, "Are you kidding me?" So, yeah, I steal luck from her now.
You're taking my ability. How dare you? Anyways, so where we last left off, the party had gone into a cave to inspect, looking where the dragon went and not, and found a checkpoint of blood hunters, investigated it, and made themselves look like they were inspectors, whatnot, and then left completely peacefully without any fighting, and were even told the quick way out. And then we ended with them just as they were leaving the cave outside the village.
Oh my god.
We are in the light.
Yep.
We're within the light of the village.
And we actually have Lena with us today. So,
yeah, and I am disappointed with the lack of information. Like, what? Okay, so we know they're okay, maybe, or at least two of the guys down there are nice and good. And they work with the Underdark and probably have something to do with Drow, but other than that...
Yeah.
It was that they were upset with the Drow, but their HQ was in the Underdark.
Right. And how long has it been since, we left the original farm village?
Since you originally left, 24 hours.
Oh, gosh.
Because after the whole trip from that village to Dripwood Village, which is, by the way, the name of the one you're in right now.
Yes. Did we get a long rest?
Yeah, that was like a day's trip, and you guys went to the inn. And then last session was after that long rest, so... Yeah,
I don't think we used much, so...
Okay, well that's great.
I think the only one that used anything last session was Josh with some of his spells, because the skeletons didn't hit anyone.
So, here's where I personally stand out of character, is, part of me wants to go back to Barley Village and be there when the Light Keepers, go to investigate. But at this point, that's probably not going to happen. Plus, it'd be weird for us to suddenly climb out of the forest when the Lightkeeper's already there. And we're like, yeah, we went for a walk.
I mean, you guys investigated what the problem was, so I don't see why that would be weird.
Yes, but we were gone for a full 24 hours, and that might be a little strange. I don't know. And then we would also have to make our walk back through the forest. And there's not that glowing sword this time that's, emanating light, so...
Like I said, I have some light crystals.
Yeah, and I can always do a spell, but my worry is that we run into the problem when we went from the City of Life to Barley Village, where we got attacked by smart skeletons who knew what to attack at the light.
You make a point.
So
what does the party want to do?
Well, as soon as possible, I would like to try to attune to the sword.
Okay, well, since we're doing this literally the day after the last session, I didn't have a chance to write up a full rule set for that. But you can try, certainly, yes. That takes a short rest.
Okay, so I'll try and attune to it during a period of downtime.
Say that again?
So I will try to attune to it during a period of downtime.
Yeah.
Maybe not while we're outside the village.
Yeah, some downtime's a good place to start for me to just figure out what's going on in this village and what I should do next.
Ooh. I turn to Lena and say, well, I'm glad you finally decided to join us. Why don't we go back to the inn and he can tell you all that happened. And I point to
Hey, don't out her like that.
Yeah,
She
it's not my
has been
fault.
a very hard-working part of this team.
The team that refuses to buy any healing potion.
Yeah.
Which is actually was what I was hoping to go investigate. Was hopefully some. Oh yeah, that's the other reason we need to go back to that village so that we can walk home the one dude so we can get our money back. We want money. Which he's probably left by now. If he can leave, he probably
Find
stayed,
him.
though. Yeah, I have a feeling he stayed though because I mean he'd be stupid to leave without us. Maybe. I don't know.
Hopefully. Why don't we fill you in though, and I can try to figure out what this bad boy does. I just hold up the sword. It's in a sheath that they found wrapped in like a cloak.
Does it look like the sword we found in the forest with the crystal on top?
No.
What sword?
Okay.
There was another sword that they found.
You weren't there. You don't need to know.
I mean, if
The
the party
sword
doesn't
Lena
want
has.
to tell you, I can't, so.
Yeah, it was a sword we found when traveling, where we originally found the trail from the dragon's body. There was a sword stuck in the ground, and it was emitting pure light. Not pure light, but it was giving off light crystal light, but didn't look the same as regular light crystal. And Lena has that sword.
Interesting. So it's like a sword with a light crystal affixed to the pommel.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's what
Josh, if you're talking, we cannot hear you.
All right.
Oh.
I gotta love Discord technical difficulties.
And it's Josh too. We can never tell if it's him just being quiet or his mic.
It was being too quiet.
So, what were you guys saying?
We were just deciding. I think that we should just do some downtime.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Did you have something you were trying to say before
I
we
did
continue?
not.
Okay.
What are we doing?
We are
Well,
going to have some downtime at the inn while you
Do we
explain...
need to?
Yeah,
Why?
I need to attune to my sword.
Okay,
And you
other
can-
than that.
I guess
And you
Lena
can
needs to be
fill-
caught up.
Yeah, and you
Yes,
can,
that's not going to take very long.
you can fill in Lena's character and what
It
happened.
is. It is
Yeah,
not
I
going to
guess-
take an hour to explain
Yeah.
what happened.
I guess we don't have to. What would you want to do though? Do we head back for the other village?
I don't care what we do as long as it doesn't involve staying in this one.
What's wrong with this one?
Did everyone else forget about the part when John said that most of the village happens to be with them?
I
Wait,
did
what?
temporarily, but as soon as you started saying that, I remembered.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
most of Dripwood Village is in cahoots with the people we found. And Dave lived here.
okay.
Yeah, rip, Dave. Dave.
Yeah.
Poor
I've
Dave.
I
heard
have no
that.
idea what happened to Dave, but you know.
You guys never asked.
Maybe
No,
we
what
should go
happened to Dave?
investigate. I don't... This is the next plot point. It's Dave. Good old Dave.
How are we supposed to know about Dave but not know what happened to Dave? Because it seems like everyone who knows about Dave knew what happened to Dave.
Which is why I didn't ask. We should have known in our cover story what happened to Dave.
Yes, exactly. So that's why I didn't ask either, because it'd be like, oh yes, poor Dave. What happened to him again?
Oh my gosh.
And that was kind of our excuse for showing up there in the first place.
Yeah. Safety inspection.
So yeah, if everyone then in that village is cahoots with them, then we probably don't want to stay too long and get us revealed. I haven't, since they are they do prefer the blood hunters. Do they not like keepers then?
No idea.
We didn't figure that out.
That did not come up in conversation while we were talking about the safety of a cave. We found out they don't like drow.
Yeah, I heard that.
When did that happen? I didn't hear that.
It was when Cohen and Cohen and Josh split off from.
Yeah,
In
I
that
know.
case, we know
So it was
for
a
sure.
really good thing that you were hiding.
Yeah, then in that case, we know for sure they don't like one person in our party. We could probably guess that they might not like Lena too, since she's a light keeper, and guessing that they're like blood hunters, they may not like light keepers. So yeah, I agree. We should get going.
Fine, we'll go to Barley Village so we can attune to my sword there. So I can attune to my sword there.
Before we leave, though, I think we should be prepared and maybe grab some supplies, like see if we can get some normal size crystals, and maybe some, I don't know, healing potions.
Well, this is a small village thing here. I doubt we're gonna find a whole lot.
At
DM.
this, I also say, oh yeah, I have these. And I pull out the 3 light crystals that I stole.
Oh, we've been
and
talking
up-
about all
uh,
this in character.
I don't know.
I don't see why not.
Okay,
Yeah.
I guess it is.
I pull out the light crystals that I stole, the 3 little ones, and point to the one on the belt. We have some light crystals.
It'll do a bit. I mean, how much range do these give, Noah?
It's about 30 feet.
Yeah, they'll do. They'll cover us enough, and if we have to, I can always do a spell, but would prefer not to get targeted again.
I have a question,
Mm-hmm.
out of character.
Oh.
What about?
Yes. If I keep the light crystals in my pack, do they lose their radiance more slowly?
No.
Okay. So they'll
They kind of just
They're
constantly emit light.
yeah.
I hope there.
all of them have a spoil time.
I hope there wasn't anything important in this village you need us to do, Noah, because we're about to leave this.
Yes, we're about to leave the village he thought up.
And the whole reason why we went to this was something he wasn't thinking we would do. So that, yeah, again, was another plot diverse. So now we're about to leave, so I hope he didn't come up with a plot thing by now. Because we're about to leave.
I just want to say, if there was a plot you guys were gonna follow, you've already long since passed it.
Alright.
I do want to come back in a year in the game.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
To
For the
check on
next
John. For the
annual-
full
It's
annual
already in
inspection.
flames. There was something we could have done to protect the village.
Well, they said it was an annual cave inspection, so of course they're gonna have to come back next year.
Right.
Yes, we're gonna have to
right.
come back next year, yeah.
I mean, the tunnel to the Underdark is a pretty obvious plot point, but Carton doesn't know about that, so I can't really help here.
Yeah, by
Yeah.
now has everyone shared all information that has been gathered?
Mostly pretty
everyone.
much, yeah.
I don't want to
Guessing.
mention the Underdark.
Oh, gosh.
I don't think I've mentioned the Underdark either.
Yeah, we don't mention the Underdark.
We don't talk about
Do you
that
not-
place.
Trust Carton? Is that the problem?
The problem is that I haven't mentioned it yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, does this village have like a healing shop or like something like that, Noah?
Say that again.
Does this village have like healing potions or anything?
Likely not. It's a out of the way wood cutting village, but it is possible considering there seems to be a high concentration of blood hunters in the area.
I want to try and find a shop.
Specifically a potion shop, or
If I can find one of those, if not, just a shop.
any
I
shop
would
at all?
like to help.
Okay. Roll.
I also like to mention, Jingo, you should probably try to hide the bundle with the sword just in case anyone reports that back to the people, so it doesn't seem like we ran away from the base with the dangerous item and then proceeded to just walk around the middle of town with it. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, that does make sense. Well,
Wait.
I would just like to throw that out there.
I took that in character too, and I said, yeah, that does make sense, Will.
Phil.
Huh? Lena
Phil.
looks confused. She's also like in
Phil.
the middle. Lena's also in the middle of like squishing Carton's face for no reson. She just wants to smile. She needs some reason to smile. Squishing Carton's cheeks.
Why are you doing
What?
this?
You're so cute.
I mean,
I
at least
was
she likes to
raised by
draw.
assassins. I'm not cute.
Aww.
Cute is in the eyes of the beholder.
Yes.
That's
You
where
should
what
kinda,
you're
like-
supposed to say. Wait, there's a beholder here.
Oh no, I already knew there was a beholder. I just want to die.
I tucked the sword into my backpack.
Okay. Okay. To roll investigation for looking for a store.
And
That's
Lena was
with
helping
help.
me.
Yeah, with the help.
Yeah,
So
19.
you don't find a potion store. However, you see someone that see someone walk out of kind of a shack holding a potion. So it's likely a local doctor that might have healing potions or other such things.
Okay.
Like a local witch.
I.
Herbalist.
What was that?
Ignore me for now.
What did you say, Damien?
Herbalist. Herbalist. Herbalist.
Herbalist.
Yeah.
Herbalist. Yes.
What was that for?
That's what a
I
witch is.
don't try to go in. I just pointed out.
I meant what was the D3 for?
That was for what decision I made.
Lena is gonna walk up and try to go inside. So. Like knocks on the door before like opening it and peeking her head. Hello.
Sorry, you said you go in, or
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she knocks on the door and opens the door a bit because she's not totally sure if it's someone's like personal home or like an actual shop. So, clicks her in. Hello. Is this a shop?
You see kind of an older lady, and around the store are various shelves with herbs and whatnot on them. And she has kind of the tools to make a potion, but it doesn't seem she has a ton on hand, at least not on display. Oh, hello. Do you need something?
Yes. Companions are traveling through, and we're hoping if you had possibly had some healing potions. Is that what they would be called?
Healing potions. Yes, let me see if I have any around here. And she
While she
kinda-
looks, she's just like Lena's admiring the shop and how nice it looks and cozy.
She kind of looks under a counter, kind of digs through a few things. Just give me a minute
And then-
here.
And
Take
then
your
she
time.
pulls out again. This is a robbery.
I'm robbing you while you're in my store. The cops will never
Give me
believe you.
That would actually
Looks
hold on a
like
second.
there's
Why are we
a
not
nice,
doing
lovely,
that?
cozy- Because we're good guys.
I'd just
Are
like
we?
to take a time out for a second here. Why are we not doing that?
Not pretending to be old ladies with herbalist shops and robbing everybody who comes in.
Because we're
Oh, that?
good people and we're not gonna steal, and we also
Guys.
don't have guns.
We should
Yes,
open an inn somewhere
right.
and then send
Yeah.
other adventurers to kill
Right.
dragons.
I'd just be being a head of a guild. Like a hunter's guild.
Bloodhunters Guild?
No, just like a hunter's guild. Like people who hunt mythical creatures for their scales and stuff.
Aw.
Yeah.
So,
After seeing Lena walk in, I want to cautiously follow her.
Okay. After a little bit of digging around, the lady kind of pulls out 2 healing potions. Oh yeah, I found some. How much gold do you have?
this is never a good question.
At this point, could we say that I'm, like, behind Lena?
Yeah.
Well, going with Lena.
We
She believes in
We
the good
have-
in people, so she's just gonna be straight up honest. What? Yes,
I was trying to say we have a few silvers.
So what was Lena gonna say?
She didn't say anything yet because she was listening to Jinko.
Ah, well I thought you were about
No,
to
but-
say something.
She was, but Jinko said something, so.
Well, we have a handful of silvers.
How much is healing potions normally? And this is out of character.
The normal
50, I
price is
think?
50 gold coins.
Okay, so for a few silvers, that's way undercutting it. And she's like, actually, I've got a couple of gold. Not a lot, just a couple.
Oh, they're fairly expensive to make. I usually sell them a bit under their normal price, but I can't
What?
lower the price too much. That's why I was asking how much gold you had.
What if
I-
we bring
I
you some
understand. What?
materials for it?
Sorry, you're both talking over each other one at a time.
You go ahead.
How much do you normally charge for it?
It usually depends on who comes to me. If it's an adventure, I try and be reasonable, but usually towards 50 gold. But if it's a villager, it really depends. I know not everyone in this village can afford them.
Right, that's understand. Wait, hang on. Why is Lena the one in here buying? This is for you guys.
I don't know.
'Cause
I-
Lena's gonna look at her purse and then think for a second. Hang on. Where are the others? They're the ones who need this. I can do myself.
Well, I don't know where Carton is, but I came in here.
What was that?
I say, well, I don't know where Carton is, but I came in here.
Nice.
Okay, I have a deal for you. talking to the shopkeep.
Yes.
If we bring you some of the materials to make new potions, could we have those potions at a discount?
Give me a second. I need to look up what materials are needed for healing potions.
Yeah, I have no idea if we could even find any.
I'll be honest, this entire conversation has been me Googling things about healing potions.
Yeah.
That's why I've missed a few things.
Yep.
Lena's kind of just like in the corner tapping her foot, kind of like aggravated. Like, I'm gonna go get the others because this is something they need to buy, not me. Like, she kind of quickly leaves the shop. And just goes to find like Jinko and Chen, or Karton and Chen. She's like, why aren't this is something you guys need, not me. Go buy it. Why am I can heal myself. You guys are the ones who need it in case I can't heal it.
I did not catch that.
She's basically saying you should be the one buying the potion, not her, because she can heal you
Okay,
guys.
I would like to point out that I had no wish to buy that, but you know what?
That's fine. You don't have to want it. You can just.
Sweet.
If you guys don't want the healing potion, then I'm not going to spend money on it.
I didn't want you to spend money on it.
Who said you had to buy them? We're not buying them because nobody wants them.
I was saying we should get some so we don't have to completely rely on
If you
and when I
want,
went over there, I thought you guys also wanted it. Is it only Jinko that wants it then? We're just arguing in the middle of town now about who wants it.
I am not in the middle of town. I did not enter
Not
town.
in the middle of town, but I mean, like, just off to the side arguing about it.
I did not enter town. I never had any intention of entering town.
Okay.
I've got 1 gold piece. I don't think I can afford a
Okay,
healing potion.
I guess that's settled then. I'll go back and see if Jinko wants it, he needs to get it. If not, then we're good to go and we'll get going, because I can't afford it either. Just gonna go back to the shop.
I just want to say, me finding out this information has literally been going to like 5 different pages until I finally found a free book or PDF version of the crafting rules.
Nah.
And now you may not even need them.
Yeah.
Oh, I still want to try and get potions. So if I can find materials for it, I'll trade her. That, or we can just send Karton later.
Think you can trick me?
I mean,
You
at
think
this
you-
point, I might be able to convince you to do it.
Convincing doesn't mean I will.
Well, I guess Lena's going back to the shop and she's like, are you the only one who wants this? Because the others don't, and don't have gold for it, and I don't have gold for it, and I can heal myself and a few guys, so you're the only one who wants it. And she's saying this a bit quietly, so she's not like, we're not buying your stuff to the like lady type of thing. She's saying a little bit quietly to be like,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I want it. go ahead.
oh.
Don't encourage her. She's trying to eat my my mounds, and I literally overfed them today just to see how long it would take for them to eat it. And by overfeed, I mean I gave them 2 cups instead of 1.
Oh, she's
They should be fat and happy.
starving.
Her stomach is bloated. She needs to stop. It's enough.
I think I almost have everything I need to tell you a price.
Just wait. We're not gonna do it.
I've already put in this much effort, okay? I haven't even been able to follow your conversation because I've been reading an entire new rule book. It's supplemental rules, but honestly, these are very good things to know.
Sadly, Jinko seems pretty set on it, while everyone else is just like, let's go.
Yeah.
We've got a cleric.
Permission to try and drag Jinko out of the shop.
You
I mean,
certainly
always-
can try.
Always granted, but
So she's gonna
Just
kind of
go
like look
for
at the lady and she's like, "We're so sorry. Thank you for your time. He doesn't need to hustle you. Come on!" And she's gonna like try to like drag him out.
I resist.
Strength.
No, I want potions.
Strength, acrobatics, athletics.
You would have to roll athletics. He can choose between athletics or acrobatics to counter you.
Mm,
4 days.
Yes!
my resolve was not strong enough.
I can. It's fine. We don't need it. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Have a nice day. May the goddess Lyra bless you.
She just kind of scratches her head, then shrugs, and goes back to doing some stuff with her herbs.
I have a question. Important question. Did she have a cat as well?
Not that you could see.
Oh. Okay, she's like dragging. She drags Jinko back to the group. All right, let's go. Hello.
Hello.
I follow. I mean, I don't have much choice in that, so
Are we going then? Because she said let's go to the rest of the group.
If you're going to the rest of the group, that's I need to wait. Like, I'm waiting for the party to respond.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. Yay or
Well-
I'm
nay?
ready. I'm ready to get out of here. I
yeah, I'm
don't
good to go. I
trust
just
anyone here. Let's go.
And onward. On the road again.
I can't wait to get on the road again.
Actually, you can.
Okay,
Mm.
so you guys are going to head for where exactly? Barley
Barley
Village?
Village, back through the way we came.
Through the woods. Okay.
Right, we're
who's-
not taking the long way, are we?
No. This way is faster if you're going to Barley Village. Maybe not safer, but definitely faster if you follow the trail that you guys followed to get here. Because
Mhm.
again, that kind of cleared the way, making it faster travel. Yeah, because dragging a dragon corpse through a forest.
Yeah. How did they do that? That was incredible. Like,
Mm.
just gotta give the dragon hunter something. Like, that was amazing. You that's how they lost him.
Who's leading the party?
I don't know. I just know Lena's leading me for right now.
I guess Lena.
Whoever's trying to
normal.
find the trail again to follow it back towards Barley Village. Roll survival.
I will do it.
Okay.
Is anyone helping me?
I never walked through here, so I don't think I should.
No way!
What?
Everyone just roll themselves, please.
We get lost up here.
I mean, you saw the giant pit, I believe, Jingo, so you would know where.
Oh my god.
Do you want to join
You
in,
just
Chen?
cease your
Or-
speaking.
Chen, please.
Alright. I'm not probably gonna do better
We need
statistically,
a
but you know.
ranger.
Okay, so Chen points in a direction that he thinks it is. Everyone else points in a completely different direction.
I think I point at the ground. or something.
Jingo is pointing in almost the opposite direction. Everyone else is pointing in generally the wrong direction. But all the people who are pointing in the wrong direction seem to be pointing closer to each other's belief on which direction they should go than on the actual direction.
Wait, what? So like,
I'm saying
Lena,
majority of the party is pointing in the general wrong direction, and only one person is pointing in the general right direction.
okay.
And I'm pointing the other way.
And I'm guessing we all are pretty confident in where we're pointing to.
Yes.
Are you sure about
Gosh. So,
I'm just saying, your characters can't see the rolls. Your characters have no
I
clue that
know.
they're wrong.
I know, so Josh, you better be ready to convince us, because Leah's like, I am pretty sure, I am confident it is this way. Let's go.
Listen, light lady. No. Just
Okay.
no.
How about show us a landmark as to where we're supposed to go, and then we'll follow you, Mr. Wrong Direction.
Well, how about you show us a landmark then?
He does have a point. We have to, if we're going to accuse someone, you also have to follow up the accusation with
true.
your proof.
I cannot, because I have no idea what is up with these woods.
I could have sworn I saw that rock before. She points to a rock.
I'd just like to say specifically for Jingo, there's the reason he's pointing in the direction he's pointing. There's this tree that he swears it's the exact tree he remembers. It's definitely that direction in his mind. So I don't know if that'll influence this conversation, but I thought I'd
I
mention.
marked this tree with magic earlier. This is definitely the tree I remember. We have to
You
go this
did
way.
not.
You know,
I mean,
you normally don't speak up. So if you are speaking up, then that must mean you're pretty confident. So maybe we should just start walking that way as he says. And if he gets it wrong, then we can tease him the entire way while going back.
Yeah.
Josh? I thought your mic cut out there for a second. Did you hear what I said?
No.
We will go your direction and for a little bit to see if it looks familiar, and if it doesn't, we'll turn around, go Lena's direction, and just make fun of you the entire way back. And she mentioned that the reason why she thinks you're right is because the fact that you spoke up for once. So
If that's what gets you to get moving.
So the party
I feel so
follows
bad for
Chen's
Chen.
directions.
yeah, I feel so bad for Chen. Dude needs a spa day.
I feel like he needs to take psychic damage just for the mental damage of everybody not believing him.
Facepalm damage.
roll 1d2.
Everybody roll survival again,
God.
Okay.
except for Chen.
Yay.
I swear I hit that.
These are almost as cursed as our Discord ones. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, Discord's hated us the past few days.
Jingo? One more survival?
Get
Has
a
everyone
10.
else rolled survival
Yes.
the second time?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I need to restart roll 20 because I didn't see that and it wouldn't let me roll.
Oh.
Well, I'm just gonna say, at the very least, after going in the right direction for a little while, Karton and Lena start to recognize a few things and realize they are going in the right direction.
Holy shyster, he was right!
Good to know when he
Yeah,
speaks
Jingo's
something, he knows
definitely
what he's
sure they're
talking
going in
about.
the right direction now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Good
Yep,
to
I
know.
remem-
If
I remember
Chen
this from
speaks
2
up,
days
it
ago.
means it's serious.
I mean, Chen speaks up quite a bit. He's made it quite clear he doesn't like me, at least, so... Very vocal about that.
It's nothing personal. He just doesn't like most people.
Oh.
Anyways, you guys, after about an hour of walking, find your way back to the giant pit, and also the trail that was kind of flattened out when they moved the dragon, leading back towards the battlefield.
I would like to investigate the corpses so I can get some gold.
Well, you're not at the battlefield yet. You're just at the trail leading to it.
Okay. Well, once we get there, I would like to investigate the corpses for gold. And if there are any skeletons, I would like to take the skull. Because someone didn't let me get the skull.
If there are any skeletons and I get to them before he does, I want to smash the skulls.
Okay.
And I would like to just investigate bodies. I'll ignore the skeletons.
But we're not there yet.
We're queuing up.
Oh.
They're queuing up orders because they want to make sure their skull destructions and or grabbings is a high priority.
Yes. Destroy the skulls first, then go and loot bodies. For me.
So, after
We have our roll. We have our rolls queued up.
After a few hours of walking, you eventually make it back to the battlefield. Just to see who gets to check what out first, everybody roll initiative
Lena's not because she doesn't care.
and also perception. Could I still have Lena roll perception,
Oh, okay.
even if you're not rolling initiative? Okay, so, Karton, what specifically are you looking for?
Skulls and gold, baby.
So there are various corpses of blood hunters around that might hold gold. You don't see any skeletons that aren't completely charred, along with the area around them.
Okay, then I'll just look for gold.
Okay.
Or dead blood hunters that might have gold, I guess.
Alright, roll an investigation check. Then, meanwhile, Chen, what are you looking for specifically?
Money.
Okay, roll investigation as well. And then Django, money as well.
I'm just trying to loot the bodies, whether for money or other items on them.
Okay, investigation as
No.
well.
You said you were going to smash all the skulls. Now you're going for... I'm kidding.
Well, the skulls are already smashed.
No, they're not. They're charred.
Meh, charred. Charred, smashed, potato.
Okay. Okay. So Carton, you find 9 gold
Oh, thank the gods!
and 18 silver. Chen, you find 25 gold and 16 silver.
Oh my god, these bodies have like I thought for sure there wasn't anything there, so I was like, I'm not even gonna.
Wait, so 25 and 16?
25 gold, 16 silver.
Alright.
Did you say 18 silver for mine?
Yes, 18 silver for you.
Okay, thanks.
And then Jingo, you found 4 gold and 12 silver.
Yay!
And
I has money now.
and no one sees anything else of particular interest around the battlefield. It seems anything else that, or anything other than gold that was of interest was taken.
Okay, I'm going to take one of the charred skulls.
Okay.
Too late to look for gold too.
Pardon?
Probably, yeah. Is it too late to look for gold too?
You can.
Oh, thank you.
You'll
Investigation?
just be at a disadvantage investigation.
Okay.
And in case you're wondering, the amount. Okay. The amount of gold you guys were finding was based on your investigations, and then a little bit of random luck.
Darn, that could have been in crit.
So,
So let me reword that. The amount of gold you find is first based on the investigation, and then another roll. That other roll is related to the investigation roll.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So Lena finds 30 gold and
Nice.
6 silver.
Yay, thank you.
bet you could afford a potion now.
I'm close to it.
The group at least can afford at least one potion.
Yes.
That's not happening.
Yeah, he's got to use it on alcohol, remember?
Oh, right. Alright.
Or, you know, a room to sleep in. That'd be nice.
Who needs
We
sleep?
don't.
I'll use mine for a room with a lock. But I will.
You had a lock, remember?
Somehow. With a better lock.
It never helps.
It'll help at some point. Trust me.
Okay.
Okay. So anything else you guys want to do at the battlefield, or try and make your way through the forest back to Barley Village?
There's nothing I need to do.
Alright, who's leading the party this time?
I will.
Chen.
Okay, either you can all roll
I will help
survival,
Chen
or
with his
Chen
roll.
can roll survival with help. I'm just gonna say that.
I am putting my trust into Chen, even though he has that low perception up there. We probably have a better chance if we all roll.
Yeah. That's 4
Yes.
rolls versus 2. And plus, if somebody wants to use their, what is it called, inspiration?
Do we have inspiration?
Thought we did.
After
do.
last session, everyone should have inspiration.
Okay. So survival. I guess we're all doing it.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Yeah.
Oof. Oof.
Use your inspiration.
Whoops.
Use your
I'm
inspiration,
gonna
Jacob.
use my inspiration.
Okay.
It didn't need to be used. I was the only one who needed it.
So Lena points down the trail you guys were following, for some reason thinking that it leads to Barley Village, because you definitely followed that to get here from Barley Village. It's definitely what happened. And not to get to Driftwood, not at all. Meanwhile, everyone else points in the same general direction, which is towards Barley Village.
Lena quickly looks over, sees them pointing all that. She quickly changes her arrow. She's like, "Oh yeah, that way."
Roll
I was just
deception.
testing you. I was just testing.
You actually managed to play it off pretty well. If anyone wants to roll insight to see if they could tell. Everyone but Chen believes that she was messing with everyone, but Chen knows the truth.
I am going to raise an eyebrow.
Let's get going. I'm tired. Aren't you guys tired? Let's go.
I love how that actually just fits the party dynamic. That in of itself, that roll.
Yes.
Everybody's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And Chen's like, I hate everyone.
Yes.
So you guys start heading towards Barley Village?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, since you guys weren't 100% sure on the exact direction, it takes you a little while until you make your way to the road, and from there you follow it to Barley Village.
You were doing background rolls to see if we'd run into the problems, right?
Maybe.
I'm just
He definitely is.
if you were, then we were just really lucky again, because we didn't run into any problems coming this way. And now we're not having any problem back. So
I will neither confirm nor deny the essence of luck in luck rolls.
Got it.
So yeah, you guys make it back to Barley Village, kind of close to sunset. And by sunset, I mean that time of the day when the light crystal starts to get kind of a little bit sunset-ish color, and then blue representing night. So, yes, sunset.
Just the blue screen thing, so everybody doesn't stay up all night.
These aren't exactly that. It's more like a dark blue, I don't know how to describe it, but since it can't exactly go dark at night, it's a dark blue. All I'm saying.
Is there people in their homes, like village?
There's various people walking around. Roll perception if you want more detail than that. Okay, and investigation if you want even more detail. Okay, so you see a lot of the villagers are going about getting ready for the end of the day. Some people that were harvesting out in the fields are coming back to the village. Seems, even though a lot of the people don't actually live in the village, they're coming to the village considering recent events. There's a few guards posted, and you're sure you can see someone at the top of the tower with the light crystal keeping an eye out. And you also see a small group of paladins in Lightkeeper gear in the center of the village talking to the head of the guards.
Like nice shiny City of Light gear.
Yes, nice shiny City of Light. You can practically see the reflection from their freshly polished armor from where you are.
Nice. Lena kind of waves to the others. The Lightkeepers are here.
Great.
Anyone?
Maybe we
anyone
shouldn't have come.
Okay, Mr.
Forgot
Debbie
about
Downer.
that.
Does anyone else want to go up and talk with them with me?
I'm good.
I do not want to.
I know you don't want to. Jinko, that leaves you.
Yes, I do. I almost made a bad choice.
What? I want to go steal their swords?
No, throw on the Lightkeeper cloak that I stole and walk up to them.
Right, I
Alright.
forgot you had that.
I
Yeah,
guess.
I still have a Lightkeeper cloak.
I guess go secure us a place to stay for the night then.
That would likely be in the church or the tavern.
I have a feeling they don't.
You
want
mean, so that means it's going to be at the tavern.
us- Yeah. Well, Lena
First
can
on.
get free passing and stuff at the church. I have a feeling they don't want to stay at the church, so.
If it's free, Chen will suddenly have a lot less qualms with it, I'll put it that way.
That's part of her thing as a cleric, I think, or her background, that she gets free safety in churches or something.
It's something I was doing anyways. In general, the Lightkeepers allow people to stay in the churches. But sometimes there's just not room.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, there might be a lot of people staying at the church last night.
and since all the people that normally live outside the village, like in their little farmhouses, are coming back to the village for the night, it's likely that the church is going to still be full during the night. Since they don't all have houses in town.
I
As we-
will pay for a personal room at the inn.
You sure you want to do that? Somebody might walk in while you're sleeping.
I will keep him
will-
under control.
So, sorry, I just
You
want to
will
confirm
feel
this.
my
You no longer
alarm.
want to go up and talk to the Lightkeepers? Or...
Oh, I don't. I never did. Wait,
What?
Well, I was
I remember the
asking
choice
Lena.
I made.
I
choose
want to still go up
go
to
the
talk.
Okay, what was that, Jingo?
I go to the inn to rent a room. for the
Okay,
night.
since the Lightkeepers are closer, I'll start with that.
Yeah.
Well, when I first start to walk up, do I recognize anyone?
Roll, roll religion and perception.
One. And perception, I'm using my, whatever it's, inspiration. I didn't need to.
Okay. You don't see anyone you particularly recognize personally. However, you do notice that they all have a symbol on their armor that represents a more elite section of the Lightkeepers that typically escort a higher up or guard them and deal with larger threats. And they were sent to this village. because
Okay,
of-
she's good.
Yeah.
She's gonna continue approaching then.
One of them spots you and kind of separates from the group and does the like the praise goddess Lyra sign.
Yeah.
There's
She does it.
Something you need.
No. Well, me and my companions were the ones that were traveling through the trail when we ran into the problem. And we just got back from investigating the Dragon War sounds in the forest.
Oh, that's a rather dangerous job. You should have left it for us.
I can handle it quite well myself. Plus, my party members are very strong.
Well, what did you find?
Well, we found a battlefield about east. That's east, right? Looking at the map. East from here. There was what looked like a blood hunter. The dragon wasn't there. We followed its body's drag marks all the way to the village of Driftwood. Didn't really find much there though. And then we came back after resting.
You didn't find what?
We didn't find much in the village.
Ah, okay. I missed that part. You kind of cut out.
Sorry.
He kind of looks off in thought. Thank you for telling us this. Here, he kind of reaches into a bag at his side and takes out 5 gold coins and gives it to you. You certainly made our job easier.
Thank you. Well, the dragon thing wasn't that big of a problem. It just seemed like a normal blood hunter battle. There was something else that was...
Something else that was
When we
what?
walked here, we were tense. Sorry, what?
You got cut out.
Oh, darn it. What did you hear?
I said the last thing I heard. There was something else or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, the dragon wasn't that much of a problem, though. It was just a blood hunter attack. What was the thing that's worrying me, though, is when we were walking, we ran into a group of skeletons, and they specifically shot out our crystal, and then when I used a spell to emanate light, they specifically tried attacking me. Like, the darkness creatures were smart.
I've heard rumors, but nothing concrete. I'd recommend you don't go spreading any rumors about this. It could cause panic.
I won't, but... So this is an ongoing thing that's growing now, that the darkness is getting smarter, and she's, like, lowering her voice, too, so no one, like...
I've simply only heard rumor.
I see.
Homeboy ain't telling us what's up.
When do they ever?
He's lying.
Yeah, can I roll an insight to see if he knows more?
Roll insight.
Can I say Carton followed her? I feel like that's something he could do since he's not allowed to drink.
Yeah, sure. What is Chen doing in the meantime?
I was just gonna kind of hang out until she was done, see if we could get into the church, and she'd probably be the best one to do that, so... I'm just kind of...
Lino believes he's 100% telling the truth.
Oh my god.
You're cutting out really badly.
Yeah.
Showing up. They weren't showing up before.
That's probably because you're lagging a lot.
Something's
right now.
happened.
Okay.
Is this better?
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
voice
oh, yeah.
connection, I don't know, my Wi-Fi or something was going really bad there, because, like, my rolls weren't even showing up.
Yeah.
Oh, yay, I got a 1.
Yeah, you believe him 100%. He's definitely telling the truth. 100% honest.
Great.
Give me a second. I need to do a roll.
And so Carton's, like, watching out now, too, or something?
Carton thinks that he might not be telling the full truth.
Homeboy is lying.
Are you with
Yeah. To do, he can't drink.
this?
He's
These.
just hanging out.
Not you. It was Lena. That I was
Huh?
saying bees about.
I didn't say anything.
Well, like a few moments ago, you were saying something, I think.
Oh, I asked if Carton was with her
Yeah,
and telling her this.
Oh, does he tell her that?
oh, he's just glaring at the, Lightkeeper.
Alright, well, thank you for your time and for coming this way. Hopefully that gets figured out, and she kind of, like, takes Carton's arm and tries to lead him off.
That's the eye thing, you know, where you put 2 fingers up and you put them at your eye and then you point them at their eye. Yeah.
Well,
Sorry, so you said you were going away now, or?
yeah.
Okay. He kind of does like the Goslier symbol again and then goes back to his group and whispers something to one of them as you guys walk away. Sorry, you guys.
Carton, what do your elf ears hear?
My elf ears hear that somebody is lying.
If you meant, does he hear the whispering?
Yeah.
You'd have to roll perception for that.
I was hinting at you should try to roll. I'll roll 2 though. I want to see if I can hear.
I've got nice.
So I take it back. He does not whisper. He says very loudly to his companion. She was just talking about some smart skeletons. You might want to look into it. It might be happening here too.
It might be happening.
Oh, does Lena hear that too, or only Carton?
As I said, he said it fairly loudly. I took back what I said about him whispering, considering he critically failed.
Lena kind of looks confused, like, he just said keep it down low. It's kind of like, looks at Cartoon like, this is why I left. Let's go
Boy lies.
regroup. Oh yeah, there's a lot of lies.
So I'm guessing you guys are going to try and find lodging.
Yeah.
So you're going to go to the church, correct?
I think the others went to the tavern though.
Well, I meant you specifically.
I'll probably try to stay with the others for the tavern.
Okay. So you guys get to the tavern, and the tavern keeper says, 1 gold a night.
Right, I forgot everything was
Per
overpriced here.
room or per person?
Oh, per person.
What? God! She kind of turns to the others like, I can get free access to the church if they have enough room.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
I drop 1 coin on the counter. I would like a room.
Are you staying here
Okay,
alone?
I see how it is.
Yes. I will
That'll
stay
be an
here
extra
alone
2
if need
gold
be.
coins.
Can I intimidate him into going back on the 1 gold coin that he said it was before?
Go ahead and roll intimidation.
He doesn't want to have a sleepover party with us.
5 gold coins.
Oh.
Say, damn it. Okay, Lena, what's your plan?
What's my plan? What did you say?
I say, damn it, Lena, what's your plan?
The church is usually open for everyone if they have room. I mean, it'd be a bit crowded.
Fine.
Yay.
We'll see what it is.
So you guys go to the church and see that it is indeed very full. All of the pews have been kind of put blankets on them, and people are starting to kind of settle in, and it doesn't look like there's any free room unless you want to sleep on the floor, which is made of stone, by the way.
Not even wood.
Too bad we don't have
After-
Torin. We can't all like pile on top of him.
I don't know that'd be better. It's scales. I'm pretty sure scales of that size might hurt.
But he might be warm, you know? We'll just like
good
all
point.
lean our backs up against him and lay our heads on his chest. And...
I, at seeing this, turn around and just leave. I don't want to search for like a shed or something that I can sleep in.
I am fine with the floor.
All who are for the floor say yay.
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 Okay, so you
Where's the
guys
cheap sticks?
find a nice cozy spot on the floor.
Man,
Relatively- Relatively warm and out of the way, but not really. Meanwhile, Jingo, roll investigation.
If that's going to be it before the long rest, then I'm going to go ahead and head out here.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, I'm trying to
bye.
bring this to a
Bye.
close. So yeah. Chen, go ahead and add 600 XP before you go.
Alrighty.
So, Jingo looks around for a bit until he
I'll
finds.
see you guys.
See ya.
Hey.
Bye.
Until Jingo finds what he thinks is the perfect on its own building. Until he enters it and finds out he's walked into a stable and there is poop all over the ground as if it hasn't been cleaned for a few days.
Somebody call ASPCA.
Jingo?
What am I gonna do?
Sleep and poop. Or clean it up.
You,
Go ahead
do,
and tell
you do see a part of the shed that you could probably hide in while you sleep. But it's not clean. And it still smells.
I go to the inn.
You go to the inn,
Yes.
and you pay them 5 gold.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and remove 5 gold, and you get your own room for the night. However, you can hear people in the rooms next to yours
That's fine.
being loud.
All night long.
I want to. It wasn't like late, was it?
No, at this point, the sun just sets, and it's getting dark out. But
Okay.
again, this is a tavern. There's people downstairs that are going to probably be drinking for a lot of the night. And it's more crowded than usual, and that would be the noise around you.
Okay. So you don't have to deal with it now, but I do want to say that I'm going to try to attune to my sword and then take a long rest.
Okay. So, attunement only takes an hour, I believe, because it's a short rest, and I think that's how long a short rest is. And, if I remember correctly, once you attune to something, you kind of learn its magical properties.
Okay.
I'm just gonna check that really quickly.
Yeah, if you want to deal with that next time we do your campaign, that's fine. I just wanted
I
to...
already have the stats for the sword. I looked it up in the middle of the session. There was a lot of Googling behind the scenes, I'll be honest, this
Yeah.
session. A second. So, yeah, it says you gain an intuitive understanding of how to activate any magical properties of the item and stuff like that. So, I'm going to tell you in private what it does in a minute, but
Okay.
you do successfully attune to it.
Yay.
I want everyone to do a Constitution saving throw, though.
Oh, boy.
Why?
Because you're sleeping in a very loud public space.
Yeah, but Jinko isn't.
It's still loud,
I guess
and he actually has advantage on it, but
Oh, thank goodness. At least it's not
Hmm.
2.
no, it's a
only
5. Carton sleeps perfectly well, remembering the many nights that he probably had to endure torture instead of sleep in the Underdark. Lena,
Work as a slave, also as in a church. He's had a lot of fun.
Lena, however, used to usually sleeping in the nice, her nice cozy room in the City of Light for when she was the Light Keeper. Has a little trouble, but not a ton. She does get sleep, but she'll likely need to get better rest within the next few days.
Sweet. I'm tired. I'm gonna be extra cranky.
And
Extra demanding.
Jingo also feels like he's gonna need better sleep in the next few days. And with that, we're gonna end the session. Does anybody remember the XP I told Chen to add to his character
Nope.
sheet?
600.
600. Okay, yeah, you guys all get 600 since it was kind of a short session. And it was literally just from going from point A to point B.
Yeah.
And I know that's technically a lot of XP, but I'd rather you guys level up quickly. It's just more fun that way.
It is. Then I can multiclass
One more
into more druid
session.
levels.
What was that?
One more session. I'm like I'm like 250 away from frickin' leveling up.
Oh my
What
gosh.
level? 6?
Yeah.
Because you've been to like almost every session of Noah's games.
If not every,
I
yeah.
think he's been to every single one of my sessions,
Mhm.
yeah.
You've had to
wait.
like give everyone else more XP sometimes so that we could catch up.
Noah,
Yes.
I was around for a little bit session last week, right? I don't think I did anything to my XP.
I do not remember the exact amount of XP I said last week. Sorry, not last week, yesterday. Or
No,
are
I
you
got-
talking
I got-
about last week?
I am talking about last week's. 'Cause
Last week's,
I was there for at least part of it.
Last week's, I either put it in for you or told you what it was before you left. I
Okay,
think it
then
was
we're
I
good.
put it in for you. I know it was one of the two. Does that
Then
make
we're fine.
sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, so we're gonna end it here. I'm going to switch the stream off, and then I'll move to a private chat to tell you what the sword does. Because I assume you'd probably want to know what this is in private rather than let everybody know what your new weapon does.
That might be a good idea, depending on what it does.